by Rachel Zumaya. A long time ago, there was a family of shepherds who lived outside a small village. Every day they watched over the sheep with great care. Whenever wolves came into the field, the family would scream loudly and chase the wolves away with their staves. One day, the father and mother of the family came to their children and said, "Samuel, Saul, Maria, you have shown great love and care for these sheep. You are old enough to watch these sheep by yourself." Mother said, "We trust you to protect them and keep them safe from the wolves." Father said, "If you need any help, the village is nearby in case the wolves come. I have some work to do, but I'll be back later." And so the children got to work watching over the sheep. At first they were really excited, but after a while they didn't like how boring it was. The oldest child, named Samuel, said, "We should play a game." Saul replied, "Watching sheep is so boring." Maria said, "I agree. I'd rather be washing dishes or cleaning the house." Samuel said, "How about we try to throw rocks and see how far we can each throw them?" Saul said, "That sounds fun." And so for the next while, the children had fun throwing rocks. But the sheep didn't like the way the children were behaving. One sheep said to the other sheep, "These children are so lazy." The other sheep said, "Yeah, they keep playing games and aren't watching over us." A third sheep said, "What if wolves come and they aren't paying attention?" A few hours later, Samuel, the oldest child, said, "I'm so bored with games. Let's do something really fun." Saul said, "Like what?" Samuel said, "Let's tell the village there's a wolf." Maria said, "You mean tell them a lie?" Saul said, "Yeah, but wouldn't it be so funny if they came running so fast only to see that there's no wolf?" Maria said, "I don't know. What if they get angry at us?" Samuel said, "No need to worry. I'll go tell the village and you stay here and watch the sheep." And so Samuel headed off to the village. As soon as he got close to the village, he saw that the village people were busy working. But he came close to tell them the lie, saying, "Wolf! Wolf! He's eating up all of our sheep! Come and see for yourself!" And so the villagers came to see, running as fast as they could. When they got there and saw the sheep were safe and sound, Samuel laughed and said, "Just kidding. There are no wolves here." The villagers got very upset when they saw that the children were laughing at them. A villager said, "Just you wait until a real wolf comes and see if anyone comes running to help you." The villagers left, and the children laughed some more. Saul said, "That was so funny. Did you see the looks on their faces?" Samuel laughed and said, "We have got to do that again tomorrow." Maria said, "Yeah, but didn't you hear them? They said they never trust you again." Saul said, "Whatever, you just don't know how to have any fun." The rest of the day, they went back to tending the sheep, amused at the fun time they had just had. The very next day, Samuel said to Saul and Maria, "I'm going to go to the village again." Maria said, "I don't think they're going to believe you." Saul said, "You just don't want us to have any fun." Samuel also said, "Yeah, so just keep your big mouth shut, okay?" They pushed Maria to the ground and ran off together to tell the village. Once they got near the village, they ran to the people who were busy working in their shops and homes and cried, "The wolves have come! There's 20 of them!" Saul said, "He isn't lying this time." Samuel said, "Come and see for yourself. They're eating up all of our sheep." The villagers looked unhappy, but they followed them to the pasture anyway. As they approached the pasture, Samuel and Saul started laughing so much and pointing their fingers at them. One villager said, "That's it. This is the last time we ever trust you." And with that, the villagers left, very angry. The children laughed some more, except for Maria, who said, "You guys are foolish. What if a wolf really does come?" Samuel said, "Then we'll fight it ourselves." Saul said, "Yeah, we've done it before." Maria said, "Not if a whole bunch of them come. We need the village to help us." Samuel and Saul looked at each other and laughed, then pointed at Maria and said, "What a stick in the mud. She doesn't know anything." Maria put her hands to her face and cried, while Samuel and Saul threw rocks into the air. Just as they did, some wolves crept up slowly to the fold and watched the young shepherds. One wolf said to the other wolves, "What foolish shepherds, they aren't even watching the sheep." Another wolf said, "Those sheep look so tasty and fat." A third wolf said, "Let's go get them while they aren't looking." The other wolf said, "Yeah, let's go." Just then in the distance, they heard the sounds that sounded much like wolves calling. And before long, the whole pasture became surrounded by wolves. They each crept forward to take their own sheep. Maria swung her staff at the wolves and called to her brothers, saying, "Samuel, Saul, ask the villagers back, the wolves have come." The boys looked over and couldn't believe their eyes. As the sisters started to defend the sheep from the wolves, Samuel called out to the villagers, saying, "Villagers, come back. We are serious this time. There really are wolves." But no one came back, and the wolves took off with the sheep. Samuel and Saul felt so terrible inside that they sat down on the ground and cried. They had lost their father's sheep. He would be angry with them for sure. Soon Father came to the fold after hearing the howl of the wolves and said, "Why didn't you watch the sheep like you did before?" Samuel replied, "We're sorry. It's just that we were so bored." Saul said, "And we thought it would be so funny to trick the villagers." Father replied, "So was it funny?" Samuel said, "It was funny at first, but it isn't funny now." And from that moment forward, the children all learned, if you trick people, they won't believe. After many times, they will just leave. So you shouldn't lie, or else you will cry, and sorrow is all you'll achieve.